guys, how you doing? And welcome back to another Warlord Wednesday. And today we're going to be looking at the US Armoured Fist. Now, you know that I want to build an armoured company. This is going to help me. Now, I'm quite excited about this because I need something that's going to get me around the battlefield. It's going to get me into places where I need to get in fast, and I'm going to get a certain amount of protection from tigers. Not at all, but I will get some protection, and it gives me the advantage of movement and be able to deploy troops. So I thought, what better thing to go for than this box set, and this will really get me going on the road to building a nice armoured company. So let's just have a quick look. As always, the artwork, the packaging is fantastic, and in the inside we have as follows: 30 plastic American infantry with bases, 3 plastic M3A1 half tracks. It comes with a background and construction sheets, and also water slide decals. So why don't we pop this little bad boy open, have a look in the inside, and let's see what we get. And welcome back. Okay, so what have we got inside this box? We have a construction sheet, or as I like to call them, destructions. This will give me the whole information about putting this bad boy together. It looks like a pretty simple kit just from what we've got here. The tracks are all cast in, so we don't have to put the tracks on top of the wheelbase, and everything else just glues in and clips into place. So that's what we're going to be ended with, and it also has other bits and pieces that we can add to it. So this is really, really exciting. I'm hoping that's a stretcher on there. I don't know yet. Okay, so let's have a look at this. So the standard kit for the M1A, is it the M1A? Yeah. Oh, the M3A1 comes in 2 sprues. So it gives us everything I need to put them together, and they're quite detailed. There's a lot going on there as well. The wheels are fantastically detailed, as you can see there. The tracks are very, very nice. They're going to be cool to put together. There's some nice detailing on the side panels, and you get a number of 30 cals to put on there, along with your crew members or your driver, and some backpacks, helmets, and other bits and pieces. Now we're going to probably do one of these up to make them a little bit more interesting, and add some other parts to that. So that's the first one, so we can put that there. And then we get down to troops. Now we've seen these already before. You get the standard 5-man sprue with extras and all the bits and pieces that you need on top. You comes with a selection of different weapons for your troops. The idea is that you give mostly rifles and carbines mixed with a Thompson machine gun and a bar, which will help you fight the enemy. Okay, so we get, how many of those? We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sprues, which is really cool. Okay, now we come down to the nitty gritty. Look at this, the transfers. These are really, really cool. Now you're not going to see much of it because it's pretty much white, but if I put my hand there and shadow it, that should be a lot better. But it does come with a red cross as well, so you can do one up as a medical vehicle, which I might even do that for one of my medics that I'm going to be building. Actually turn an armoured half track into the medic's vehicle. So you get a number of transfers on there, which is pretty cool. I can see down there at least 3 of them. So you've got loads of spares, which is really nice. Then, as usual, you get your infantry sheet. So it gives you all the information about the US infantry and what's in the box, and it talks about all the different weapons and what they're given on the sprues, which is fantastic. So why don't I put some of these bad boys together, and I'll see you guys in a second. Hi guys, how you doing, and welcome back. And here we have our finished bits and pieces. So I've got to say, thoroughly enjoyed doing these. These didn't take me half as long as you can imagine. It was a nice easy build, and I had a lot of fun with it. It's nice to have the half tracks in there. You get a lot of spare parts, and a lot of different pieces that you can customize and change and make these look completely different to everybody else's. Now, I did have to get hold of the extra stowage from Warlord Games, but that just added to it and gave it my vehicles a sense that they were on the move and they're loaded up with gear. So I thought we'd have a quick look at the vehicles and we can see where we can go from there. Okay, so the basic vehicle, it comes with this loadout. So the 30 cals on the side, 50 cal on the top, and you get some extra bits of stowage just to add on there. Now if you've already got a box of infantry, you can add backpacks and stuff like that on there just to fluff it up a bit and give it the idea of it's a loaded up vehicle and it's on the move. I've got extra fuel containers on the side, and I've really enjoyed building this. It's a nice easy piece to build. It's not a complicated model whatsoever. The tracks are one piece, the wheels are one piece, and they all come together quite quickly. Now I've still got to muddy it up a little bit more underneath there, but for now, so I can move on to my next pieces and then match those up, it works perfectly. Really nice kit. Okay, so let's move on to something a little bit more adventurous. Now anybody can do this. I've decided to load this up, and if we can just focus in on that, with some troops, so actually firing off the side guns. Now this holds 10, I think it is, not including the driver and the gunner, but I've only put a few in there at the moment. Now I'd like to do a piece where it's all loaded up, because I did see a fantastic photograph of a half track just loaded up full of troops, which I thought looked absolutely brilliant. So we've got a guy on the side there who's firing off the 30 cal. I really want to get some ammo belts to add on to that, because that will look really nice. We've got another guy who's in the back there with a gun slung over his shoulder. We've got another guy here who's firing off the 30 cal, and then we've got a guy at the top who's got his binoculars sitting next to the 50 cal, and he's pointing in a direction of where the enemy are coming from. Now it just gives it another piece of narrative to the vehicle, and if you know me, I'm a huge fan of narrative because it makes it very exciting, and I just think every model should tell a story, and it's really nice, even if it's just like a simple piece, to give it that little bit of narrative, just to make it a little bit more exciting. And you know, it opens up to imagination. You can do whatever you like. Remember, these are your models at the end of the day. You can paint them, do them however much you like. A hobby should be fun, and as soon as it doesn't become fun, then you should stop doing it. Okay guys, so let's move on to the next piece now. This I'm really chuffed with. I was looking for a medical vehicle for my medics that I've been building, and I just thought, when I saw a picture of a half track with the Red Cross symbol on the side, I thought perfect. It gives me a great opportunity to play around with it and have a little bit of fun, and that's what I've done basically. So it's kind of cool. I mean, it comes with the transfers for the Red Cross anyway. You just have to add bits to it just to make it that little bit more you know, suit the need sort of thing. I've done mine round, some of them mostly square painted. The white background is almost square, but I went for round because I kind of like that. So in the back we've got a driver, and in the back we've got a medic who's just there dealing with a wounded soldier as they try to get him out of the battlefield. Now this will work really well with my 3-man medic team. It's going to look really nice as well. There's no weapons on it because it's a medical vehicle. It shouldn't be armed with weapons, I don't think, and all the photographs that I've seen so far didn't have any weapons on them whatsoever. So this is kind of nice. I'm looking forward to getting another one of these actually, because I probably will get another 3 because I just want to have troops that I can do it, and I'd like to explore different ways of making them all look different, even if it's just for narrative, by having the back door open on them, maybe having a side door open, having a guy hanging off the side, anything to make it look that little bit different. So that's 30 men and 3 half tracks, and you can do whatever you like. Now I've gone for the big red one. That's the army that I've chosen, and that's the Fighting First, and I'm really excited about this. So guys, you be safe, you be good, and I'm going to see you in the next video for Warlord Wednesday next week, where we explore the Sherman tank. Take care guys.